Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be looking at an extended care and repotting video of the Mandevilla plant, or otherwise called the rock trumpet plant. So the Mandevilla is a tropical native of South America, Mexico and Central America. They come in different colors of red, white, yellow and pink. So, a common confusion among people is that they are confused between Dipladenia and Mandevilla. Do not worry, they are more or less identical cousins with the same characteristics. So, let us learn how to differentiate between the two. So, if your plant leaf is tapery like this and longer, then it is most probably the Dipladenia. The one you see on the right is the Dipladenia, and on the left you see that the leaf is more rounded and hence it is the Mandevilla. The other way to find out is both are rambling varieties, but the Mandevilla is a proper climber with thinner, slender, twisty stems. The Dipladenia, on the other hand, is more shrubby and is more of a rambler than a climber. So now that the problem has been resolved, let us get back to repotting this new red Mandevilla that I have recently purchased. Those who follow me regularly would know how badly I wanted a red Mandevilla, and finally I have found one. So I am repotting this shop-bought plant into a new container which is 1 or 2 sizes bigger than the existing container. Make sure your container has drainage holes at the bottom because this plant likes well drainage. Additionally, add such drainage materials at the bottom of the container. Now for the best potting mix for a Mandevilla or a Dipladenia, I would recommend 60% compost, 20% sand and 20% garden soil. The plant loves well drainage. At the same time, it also likes very organically rich soil. And since I have a very soft corner for this plant, it gets more love from me in the form of more compost. Remove the plant carefully. Make sure you get the plant out with its root ball intact. However, I have to pause here and tell you that there were so many ants in this container that I got stung and I had to throw the plant into the container. This was a mishap and definitely is not the right thing to do. When you transplant any plant, you must not disturb the roots too much. This is very essential for its survival in the new container. But gardening or anything in this world isn't without its imperfections, and I believe in covering these imperfections because it teaches you a lesson or two. So please don't hold this against me. Now, to make matters even worse, I had to struggle with this. I absolutely abhor the use of this mesh plastic pot. I will henceforth never buy any plant from a nursery that grows their plants in this mesh pot. It damages the plant heavily, and I do not like having plastic in my plant once I have repotted it. After finally getting through a very bad day with the ants and the mesh, I finally managed to pull out the plant and backfilled the same with some more potting medium. Now, since this is a climbing vine, I am making a teepee out of 2 sticks and will be tying them with the help of this twine thread. Supporting your Mandevilla or Dipladenia is very important. Now water the plant thoroughly and keep it in a semi-shaded place but not in deep shade. It needs bright sunlight but not full sunlight to perform really well. So if you have a wall that faces the southwest, that is an ideal location. East is also very good. So this plant blooms from winter all along summer and then stops blooming somewhere during the rainy months. And I've not seen a lot of pests on my Mandevilla as well. The Mandevilla and the Dipladenia both have the milky sap, so please adopt caution while handling this plant. This plant can take over an entire residence if grown in the ground. It is a prolific grower. The honeybees love this plant. It needs regular watering and fertilize it with vermicompost or goat dung once every month during summer. And the propagation of this plant is primarily done with the help of stem cuttings. So, if you are a fan of climbing plants, then what better plant than a Mandevilla? So, with this, we have come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Bangalore. If you liked this video, then please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Additionally, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links will be given below. Thank you for watching Urbanscape Bangalore, and until we meet again, goodbye.